In our modern world, negative thinking can often feel like an unshakable burden, weighing us down, limiting our potential, and robbing us of peace of mind. However, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, particularly the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, offers powerful tools to combat this destructive mental pattern. Today, we'll dive into the Stoic approach to eliminating negative thinking and embracing a mindset of resilience, self-control, and tranquility. We all experience negative thoughts, doubts, fears, regrets, and anxieties. But the Stoics believe that while we can't always control the external events that trigger these thoughts, we can control how we respond to them. In this video, we'll explore how the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers can help you transform your mental habits and foster a mindset grounded in rationality and virtue. Negative thinking, at its core, is often a reflection of our internal dialogue, a series of thoughts that distort our perception of reality. We might fear failure, dwell on past mistakes, or worry excessively about things that are out of our control. These thoughts can cause emotional turmoil and prevent us from taking positive action. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us that the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. According to Marcus, our thoughts shape our experience of life. If we continually entertain negative thoughts, we will live in a state of perpetual distress. Therefore, we must learn to challenge and reshape these thoughts in order to achieve inner peace. The Stoics had a simple yet powerful approach to dealing with negative thoughts. They didn't ignore them or suppress them, but instead they examined them critically. Here are 3 key Stoic strategies that can help you kill negative thinking. The first step in overcoming negative thinking is awareness. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoics practiced the art of self-reflection. They would question their thoughts, asking themselves, is this thought rational? Is it based on facts, or is it just an emotional reaction? When negative thoughts arise, instead of accepting them as truth, the Stoics would test them for validity. You should do the same. Ask yourself, is there any real evidence that supports this negative thought? Another technique Marcus Aurelius frequently employed was reframing his perception of events. For example, if faced with an obstacle or challenge, he would remind himself that these situations were opportunities for growth. A negative event could be seen as a chance to develop virtue, patience, and wisdom. By reframing your perspective, you can transform perceived failures into valuable life lessons. The Stoic mantra of control what you can, accept what you can't, is central to dealing with negative thinking. So much of negative thinking stems from focusing on things outside our control, like the actions of others, the outcome of events, or past mistakes. Marcus Aurelius would constantly remind himself that the only thing he could control was his own actions and responses. By refocusing your attention on what is within your power, your thoughts, your actions, and your mindset, you can reduce the anxiety and frustration that fuel negative thinking. Mindfulness and self-discipline are integral to the Stoic approach to mental well-being. The practice of mindfulness helps us become aware of our thoughts and feelings in the present moment without judgment. This awareness allows us to recognize when negative thinking patterns are starting to take hold, so we can consciously choose to redirect our thoughts. Self-discipline is equally important. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate inner strength and the ability to stay focused on our values, regardless of external circumstances. This inner fortitude allows us to reject negative thinking and instead focus on what we can control, our character and our actions. While Stoicism emphasizes rationality and control over emotions, it doesn't advocate repressing or ignoring negative emotions. Instead, the Stoics believe that we should acknowledge and understand our emotions without being ruled by them. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the importance of mastering one's emotions, not by suppressing them, but by understanding their true nature. For example, when you experience anger or frustration, instead of reacting impulsively, you can take a step back and reflect. Why do I feel this way? What does this emotion reveal about my values or fears? By examining your emotions in this way, you can diffuse their power and prevent them from spiraling into destructive thinking patterns. Now that we've explored the Stoic principles for overcoming negative thinking, here are some practical tips you can implement in your daily life. Daily reflection. Spend a few minutes each day reflecting on your thoughts. Write in a journal about any negative or irrational thoughts you experienced and challenge them using Stoic principles. Gratitude practice. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude by focusing on what is going well in your life. This simple practice can help shift your focus away from negative thoughts and remind you of the positives. Affirmations. Create positive affirmations based on Stoic virtues like courage, wisdom, and resilience. Repeat them daily to build a mental framework that promotes empowerment and positivity. Mindful breathing. When negative thoughts arise, use deep breathing exercises to calm your mind and body. This can help you regain control over your emotions and reduce the impact of negativity. Now that we've explored the Stoic principles for overcoming negative thinking, here are some practical tips you can implement in your daily life. Daily reflection. Spend a few minutes each day reflecting on your thoughts. Write in a journal about any negative or irrational thoughts you experienced and challenge them using Stoic principles. Gratitude practice. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude by focusing on what is going well in your life. This simple practice can help shift your focus away from negative thoughts and remind you of the positives. Affirmations. Create positive affirmations based on Stoic virtues like courage, wisdom, and resilience. Repeat them daily to build a mental framework that promotes empowerment and positivity. Mindful breathing. When negative thoughts arise, use deep breathing exercises to calm your mind and body. This can help you regain control over your emotions and reduce the impact of negativity. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By applying Stoic principles to combat negative thinking, you can elevate your mind, transform your reality, and live a life that is true to your highest potential. Remember, the power to change your thinking is always within you. If you found today's discussion helpful, be sure to check out our next video, where we'll explore more Stoic wisdom on overcoming adversity and building resilience. Keep cultivating your strength and wisdom, and join us again soon.